Hey guys, Monkey DKS here, and I am back with Monkey Minecraft. And today I'm just starting off in here. I had some trouble with the wheat farm before, and so I did add those pistons in. I put 4 pistons in, one above each piece of wheat, and I just ran a line down to a torch inverting the signal. And I'm going to run down and give this a test. Let's see what happens. So basically, right there, there's a piston on all 4 sides. So it should give enough of a block update. Almost enough of a block update. This is frustratingly not perfect. Is the door still closing? Door is closing, fine. The other suggestion from people was to add a delay in the wheat, but it's just going to be hard to do with where it is because I'm powering the button straight up, and then it goes right to here instantly. Although I guess there's a repeater on both, but that only delays it, that doesn't extend it. So yeah, so it's a tough one. But anyway, I'm still pretty happy with it, and I'm going to use it as is. And the reason I started here is because this just became my new source of food, because I am completely out of everything. So I'm going to replant this, and then I will start what I actually want to do today. So I will be right back. Yeah. I have too many cows. They're not glitching as much as they could, although I do occasionally see them on the floor below. But this is actually going to be today's project. We are going to look at how to make some animal pens that aren't stinky like this one. And I think the best way to do it, I really liked the sword that I had because it was a fire aspect sword, and it was awesome because I killed them and they would fall and their meat would be cooked and it would save me on coal. But I think what I need to do is I need to make a cooker. And in order to make a cooker, I need to separate out the adults from the children. And I think the best way to do that is I might make a breeding pen. Okay, so I'm going back and forth. I could make a breeding pen with, you know, like carts and stuff, so you breed the two and the youngling falls down and gets separated out, and then I wait for them to grow, and then I kill all of them. Or I don't have an or maybe I just breed them with a couple of, maybe a checker pattern floor, so the babies can fall through the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Let's hop into creative and let's see if we can look at a couple ideas. Alright, so you want to see something really creepy? Watch this. It's weird. So I'm not sure if this is going to work, because I think I've already seen 1 or 2 fall through. And I won't be able to breed them very easily this way, because their pathfinding isn't really allowing them to move. And I keep falling down, which is fine in creative. Alright, so what if I raise the floor 1 more? Alright, so regular cows can fall through a 1x1 hole. Okay. I'm gonna keep thinking. Alright, so I've been trying a couple different things. I got a small pen here with a one block tall space. But I think babies are just taller than that because he doesn't want to go through. And so then I'm like, well, let's add some water into the mix. And when I add water into the mix, he jumps. So still nothing. So then I try half slabs. And he walks through. But I think he just walked through because this was open. I don't think he actually fits. Go away. And let's see. The new pathfinding's weird. So let's see, 2 more cows. 1 more baby. Trouble is, every so often they seem to get through anyway. When they're being pushed, away they go. So that doesn't work. So I'm just trying to find an easy way to kill things. Why can't I find an easy way to kill things without killing the parents? So I guess minecarts is the only way. I guess I'll just have to put them around in circles and see what happens. I can't think of an easier way. Alright, I'm going to do some more thinking. Alright. So I didn't want to do it this way. And the reason is, I think this is overcomplicated and kind of silly. But I could breed these guys. They could have a kid who shows up anywhere, including where I don't want him to be. So far, this is an episode of me failing. Need a way to make sure he stays there with the rails there. Yeah, see, the problem with this is it's a very expensive machine to make. If I do this right, because then I can put a piston to block that off, so this becomes a wall. And then the only place the baby can go is down here, and you push the button, it sends those cows away, gives you 2 new cows. But man, this is expensive. I mean, I don't have to do it all out of powered rails, but I would do a lot of it out of powered rails, and then I have to do and then they come down here, and I can wait for them to grow up, and I can put them through a cooker. This part I don't mind. But I hate using minecarts for something like this. Thinking. Punching baby cows. Oh, sure, now you didn't even fall in. Didn't even work anyway. Alright. I'll try a few more things. I'll let you know. Nope. This is getting expensive too, but trying it anyway. This will just crush them. Yep. I could just wait for him to wander out. this wouldn't really bother me, except he won't wander out if there's nothing to wander to. He can't wander out through the one space hole, can he? You're for another pen. See? Addictions are bad. Yeah, he can't come up through the one space hole anyway. Oh, man. This is tough. I don't want to use carts. It's messy. It breaks. Updates will change it. And here we have a super complicated why cows don't work in cow elevators. So the cow goes up to here, he doesn't swim. He comes over here, and I put 2 source blocks, and he gets up to the 2 source blocks, but can't get past this sign to be pushed over. I wonder if I replace that with the source block and let it push that way. Let me try that. Hold on. Okay, I don't know why I didn't record that, but that might actually work. So let me show you again. I put a cow here. I just made a feeder tube because it was easier. And he comes down here into this block as soon as he stops fighting the current. And then he swims up. He swims up to there, gets pushed over, and then he got stuck there for a minute too. But he did eventually go up. Oop, fly. Yeah. So not perfect, but he can at least get out. If I put a glass piece here, he should jump out a little better, like the player does when they're next to something. As soon as he starts facing the right way. Okay, so we can make this work. It'll be a zigzag up, which is silly, and might not be necessary in 1.3. Ugh, I can't decide if we should just wait. We're so close to 1.3, but I am so ridiculously out of food. And then I was going to do like a trapdoor thing on this side. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a pressure cooker be on the same height as the pressure cooker, you know, a lava cooker. On the same height as where I stand, but I want to be able to breed them on the same height as the door. So picture me in the lighthouse. I'm on the animal pen floor. The animals are going to be up here somewhere, and I've got like, I don't know, 10, 15, might be 12 blocks, I don't remember exactly, to work in, so I can have them up there and just have some come down, breed them, send them back up. But I want to try and do it without carts, because that's overcomplicated, although this ridiculous zigzaggy water vader seems overcomplicated. So I don't know. Let me see how small I can build this. I'm going to stop using glass because glass is a pain in the neck. So, alright, if I have a tube here. I wonder how far can I go up? Let me do glass on one side. How far can I go up before the cow starts taking damage? And does he go up consistently enough that it's okay? Now the other thing too is I have to make sure every block is a source block. Otherwise, it's down. Okay, let's put a cow at the bottom. Okay, so he can make it pretty far in that one water stream. before he goes. So let's see. Hey, keep up here, will you? Alright, and also let us go ahead and, how did I do that? Block there, yeah. Just gonna make a quick and easy feeder tube. You go there, you go there, and you go here. So it comes over here and he ends up in the block. Okay. I've done this officially too many times. Alright, and I'll put a tunnel on, one piece of glass on top, and feed the cow. Inconsistent cow. Jump again. You're gonna drown yourself here. Wish I could like hang wheat in the corner. Now you've glitched into a block. You'll either start suffocating or drowning or none of the above. Well, that is a pain in the neck. Maybe another cow will push him. Oh, now he's going up. And I forgot to fill the rest of the tube with water. So that's a pain. So, let's see when you start to be hurt. Okay, that's actually excellent news. I might be able to use a solid elevator the whole way up. I would like to figure out how to make this more consistent. But it will work given enough time. Okay, so that's not going to work. I can make it happen so that I get stuff up here, but it is just a giant pain in the neck to do anything with it, and you know I move them all this way. It's dumb, and I have to drop them down. I have to figure out all the trapdoor stuff. So instead, I'm looking at this, which is much easier than it looks. Actually, this is a double piston extender. This is the pair squirrel circuit that makes the double piston extender work, and all of the green is just a wire to get me the lever up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the switch, double piston extend these guys so that they are separated into two groups. I'm going to take this group and I'm going to flush them through the cooker. I'm going to take this group and leave them there so I can breed them. And let's give them a little room because they're all, I don't know why they're all crowding in this one direction right now, but there's something about pathfinding, something, they see something over there. So the next step would obviously be I need a gate. So when it's closed, all kinds of cows, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to fill this one. And then pistons extend, separate them out, opens up a thing. But I need to be able to get them to the thing. So I flip this lever, double piston extends with a wall, and pushes them out, and then cooks them. And yes, I know this is a terribly inefficient cooking system. I'm just doing this because I don't want thousands of cows in the creative world here. So they do end up walking on the wall for a minute until they pick a side. They're also glitching through, which is awesome. Oh, and they swim up and probably die because they're going to drown themselves. Oh, they can get out that way. Alright, so the walls will have to be bigger. But that doesn't actually bother me too much. And then this water is going to push them towards this wall, which is kind of unfortunate, but who cares? And then I left it so that I can walk around and still walk through the whole thing and breed them with some wheat. And then once the babies grow up, turn on the machine. That's not a wheat. Turn on the machine again. And away we go. So I think this is going to be the best solution for what I can come up with. It does use a very large amount of sticky pistons. What was it, 21? I don't know, 7 times 5, I think. Plus 1. I don't remember. Whatever it was a lot of pistons. But I do think that's still cheaper than a lot of rail. Because I think rails, minecart rails are just very expensive. And I don't want to deal with it because it's too complicated. This, in a way, is actually simple. You know, I've got a little bit of water with a simple piston opening. Oh, there's a thing up there. Oh, there's stuff up there too. Oh, that's part of Monkey. That's my logo. Wow, it's way over there. Yeah, so it's I think it'll be easier than trying to make up something like this where they all drop down one. I can hold a whole bunch of these. I can make this as big as I want. I think for the final version, I am going to have the, I'm not going to turn it on, this section be much larger. So I'm not taking as many of the cows out of it at once. We'll see. But this section is dictated by the water length because I didn't want to put signs there. I can put signs there, but it's easier not to. So then this is going to come, there'll be another water source and it'll go this way and then it'll push them and then it'll drop them through lava. So they're on fire when they die, and then that will kill them. And when they're on fire when they die, they will give me cooked pork or cooked steak, so I don't need to worry about trying to cook them and wasting all kinds of fuel. So this is the plan. We will see if it works. It is still kind of an expensive plan, but only really in slime balls. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to call this an episode, and I'm glad that I did actually come up with a plan, and I think it's a plan that I haven't seen anyone else do before, which doesn't completely matter to me, but I was trying to come up with something on my own. So I'm fairly proud of it. We'll see if it works. We'll see how easy it is to build in the next episode, and then I have to figure out how to make it pretty, because it's not, and I want things to be pretty, which is unfortunate, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.